Could we get stuck sitting on very high silver and gold prices and it pulling back in a big way? Now, I have met a lot of people out there that bought a lot of silver in, say, I don't know, 2010, 2011, and they were paying like $700 a tube, $750 a tube for Eagles, and then they had a big pullback, and they lost half of their money, and they've been waiting for a very long time for it to go back up to where it is now, so they can get out of it, so they don't lose their money, and they made it. They were able to do that as long as they didn't sell in that time. And that's why gold and silver is a long-term hold. It will always hold its value, and it will always eventually get back to where it needs to be to hold the value of your currency. Now, how long will it take? It can take a long time. But do you think, or do I think, that there's a big possibility that it could pull back again and us be stuck on $900 tubes of Eagles? There's always a possibility. If 2020 has taught us anything in this world is possible. 2018, early 2019, if anybody would have said that we would have been in a worldwide pandemic and locked down and stuck in our houses and toilet paper would have been a thing to stack, I don't think any of us would have believed it. And now we all know that anything is possible. I watched in March 2020 fuel become basically free. It was negative $35 a barrel. They had nowhere to store it. That is a major, major deal. Can you believe that? Negative $35 a barrel, because they just had nowhere to store it. They were trying to give it to places so they could store it. They were pulling more out of the ground than they had storage for. And copper and, the markets and gold and silver and everything pulled way, way back. It actually went under $12 an ounce for silver for a short period of time, and it stuck at around $12 an ounce, and then you could pick up silver for around $16 an ounce. And I bought 2 of these suckers, and I really wish I had just pulled all my cash out of the bank, and it was sitting on cash. And so when it happened, you had to act fast, and it happened quickly. And within like a half an hour, 45 minutes, all the bullion companies quit selling silver, and then once they started selling again, they jacked the premiums extremely high. And I was able to buy 2 of these suckers for $16.50 per ounce, so $165 for this bar, and I got 2 of them for that. And I wish, and I only had a credit card which I had just paid off, so I did not want to max out my card. But boy, hindsight is a 2020. I really wish I would have bought 20 of these bars right here, because I could have got 20 of them for the price of 10 of them today. So it's doubled since March 2020. Hindsight is always 2020. But is it possible that we could see a major pullback and us just be kicking ourselves in the tail going, oh my God, I can't believe I paid $350 for a 10-ounce bar of silver? Will we ever see that day? I think that it will pull back eventually. I think once all this stuff kind of settles down, which I don't think it's going to be for 3 or 4 or 5 years, but I think once it does and we try to get back on track and we kind of figure it all out, because the economy will eventually have to come back. It will. The powers that be are not going to let this. They're going to try to figure this out. The economists and the banks and it's all going to depend on how we deal with it and how we react to it. What's going to become our? They're talking about digital dollar and all that stuff, right? They're going to figure something out or lie to us and figure it out that way. But could we be sitting on $350 10-ounce bars of silver and going, man, it's only worth $200 now, right? And if I sell right now, I'm going to be losing almost half my money. Is that a possibility? Yes, anything is possible. But Do I think it's going to happen? I don't. Not right now. Not for a few years. I don't. I don't think it's going to happen for a few years. But there are people in 2011, 2012 that thought the same thing, and it pulled way back. And some of the people that were holding out, they were just like, ha, I knew it, told you. And those people, very smart, got in and bought a shit ton of silver at the time when it pulled way back. So do I think it could pull back again? Currently, no. In the future, I think it could, but I don't think it's going to go down as far as it had in the past. I think maybe $22 an ounce, and you're going to lose a third of your money. But I don't think that's going to be for 5 years at least. And I plan on using a lot of this, half of this, before that time. Right now, it's my savings account, but the other half is a long-term hold. So that is the stuff that I want to cost average out, and I'm going to continue to stack because it is my savings account, and I feel way more comfortable holding on to precious metals than I do cash right now. The inflation is crazy. I start work again today, and I haven't worked in 7 months, and that's not like me at all. That was actually a very fast 7 months. Usually I'm a workaholic, 16 to 18 hour days, 5, 6, 7 days a week, especially on fires. It's 7 days a week for months on end. But my boss gave me a $2 raise already, and I haven't even got back there yet because he knows that inflation right now is crazy. And that $2 a raise, $2 an hour raise is him helping out his employees beat this inflation. And I know not everybody's boss does that, which sucks because there are some horrible bosses out there, but there's some really good ones too. So, if you're in a bad situation, you don't like your boss, or you're just a piece of garbage, get rid of them. Go get educated, go get some, some new skills, and find one that is. There are ways to do that without losing your income while you're doing it. Night schools and things like that, online learning and stuff. And that's what I did. I got flashcards and became a truck driver by looking at flashcards from the correct answers on the test over and over and over and over and over again. By the time I took my test, I was ready. I did that for 4 months, looking at those flashcards. And, I was very motivated, and I'm very glad I did. So, if you don't like your situation, fix it, fix your situation. It's in your power, nobody else's. You got to make things happen for yourself. So basically, I got off kilter here. I'm going to continue to stack. I have faith in this right now because of inflation. They're saying 4.2%. I'm saying 25%. That's what I'm seeing on everything out there, from toilet paper to beef to everything. 20 to 25%. That's what I'm paying more for a grocery cart full of groceries than I was before. You go to Costco, same stuff we normally get, costs us $350 before, cost $475 2 days ago. And that's 25%. We paid 25% more for those same groceries than we had, the previous year. Which, I think that's the true number of what's going on here. So when there's inflation like that, I think that this is most important right here. This is going to save your wealth over time. And I'm okay with spending $350 damn on a 10-ounce bar of silver, which I was paying $16.50, right? $165. But my focus is not going to be on silver right now. I focused on silver really hardcore in December, January, February, March. And April, I switched to gold a little bit, still buying some silver, but now I'm going to go strictly to gold for a minute. Just to get myself back up to my 50-50 with my gold and silver ratio, my personal gold and silver ratio. I want half of my stack to be gold, half of my stack to be silver, as far as the cost of it, the value of it, not in ounces, because who could do that? Who could have 2,000 ounces of gold? That'd be nice. So right now I'm going to switch to gold. And I think that it's okay. I mean, we're paying $2,100 an ounce for gold right now, which is crazy. But I'm seeing the premiums on gold go down a little bit. My LCS is, charging like, $59, $69 over spot for an ounce of gold, which he was charging $129. And so I'm seeing the premiums go down on gold a little bit, but I'm not seeing that with silver. Silver, it seems like they're just staying up there and they're staying strong. And why should they come down? If people are buying silver for those kind of premiums, 15 to 30% premiums, why would you come down? Why would you come down on the price if people are paying it, right? Even if half of us decided to stop, the new half will continue to buy, and that will keep their bankroll. They're happy. They're stoked on that. So, but I have made a decision to go to gold for a little while and go back to silver in a couple months, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm just hoping in the future I'm not going, man, I'm sitting on these $800 tubes of Eagles, and now tubes of Eagles are $400 again. And for some people, that would be a big red flag to stop stacking. But for me, if that ever had happened, I would continue to buy, and I would buy a lot, because that will actually reverse the cost of this stuff here, especially once it starts coming back up again. So no matter what, I'm going to keep stacking. I'm going to keep stacking on the way up, keep stacking on the way down. And I'm going to switch to gold and then switch back to silver and vice versa. And I think it's important to tell people that, because, I get a lot of comments of that. People are like, oh, no, you got to keep stacking silver. No, you got to keep stacking silver. I have silver. I love silver. I'm not stopping stacking silver. I'm not talking trash about silver. I love silver, obviously. Look at all my videos. The cover of it, it's all silver, right? But I am bullish on gold. I love gold. Gold to me is like birthday cake. I just want to rub it all over my body. I love gold. Silver is, for me, very fun to stack, and it gives me something to do. It's more of a collection for me, because I go and try to find the good stuff for a good price. But this is my get out of Dodge quick, little small bag, big value, get out of the house if there's a fire quick. This is it. This is my money right here. And so I need to get back up to my 50-50. And I don't think I'm going to be kicking myself in the butt, worried that I'm losing any value anytime soon. I think with inflation, money printing, and the way the economy is going, I think that we're not going to see a major pullback for quite some time. And who knows, I might be eating my words in a month or two, but I doubt it. I think we're going to see $30, $35 silver. I think we're going to see, $2,200 to $2,300 on gold. And I think that's where we're headed. And who knows, maybe I'll be eating my words, but I doubt it. And even if I do, I'm not going to get discouraged and quit stacking. I'm going to stack harder and more, because that will help my cost average on anything I lose in the future. Thank you all for coming by. I truly appreciate it. Let's take a look at this nugget right here real quick. This is my wife's nugget she got from her dad. May he rest in peace. She finally got this out of the safety deposit box. Pretty cool, nice little fat nugget. Really nice. My little tiny chunk nugget. And I got more nuggets in another safe. There's my little nugget. Can't even see it. Can't even see it compared to my wife's nugget. But yeah, I'm gonna buy me some property where I can pull that out of the ground every day, or hopefully. All right, thank you all for coming by. It's the Savagestacker. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. The Savagestacker is over and out. Keep on grinding on that stack, y'all. Take care. Bye.